Hi guys, Nick here. Today I'm going to be reviewing Chaotic Season 1, Episode 30. We're halfway through the first season of Chaotic here. And this episode starts with Cast paying and entire her main characters are reacting on overall location beach in the overworld and Sarah's and sun sunbathing and Peyton and Kaza doing a sandcastle of Lord from Booth's place in Gulf's Tower, and Tom's just looking out at the ocean, and we're all in the bathing suits and enjoying themselves and paying an idea to make a moat around Lord Von Booth's Gulf's Tower and we put the water in and destroyed the sandcastle and before her cousin freaked out at Peyton about what just happened and Tom got everybody's attention and had an idea to swim out to the island that is in the distance and we were swimming there and wondered how deep it was and hold his breath and went right under the water and you couldn't see the bottom wall. That means the ocean is pretty deep and we got to the ocean across the ocean to the other island and cosplaying and Sarah took a break after swimming while Tom did a little bit of exploring and went into one of the traps that were mysteriously on the second island and everybody heard Tom screaming and went to help and they got a vine and got Tom right out of that trap and they heard a noise and I thought it was a creature, some kind of creature, but they couldn't stand and Hayden reminded Tom that they didn't bring the scanners over to the island with them and they still wanted to see what the noise was anyway and it was just a giant seashell and they noticed three skeletons in a scared head position and we figured and found out they used to be pirates and because they also had some shovels and pickaxes and Kaz was a little bit worried and told everybody they should just leave whatever was alone and they didn't want to and they dug up a treasure chest filled with overload music and they grabbed the boat that they saw swim over and use it to get back to their island and so they can use the scanners to scan the music and on the boat right back we got attacked by Nuffox who hasn't been seen since the second episode out of the first season here, which he mentioned when he saw both Tom and Sarah, and he also mentioned and overall creature, her and Mesmer, when they saved him and when and Nuffox saw the music, they said the chest filled with music and he was going to take it to the underworld and he got away after destroying the boat and a creature in the submarine saved them and it was an overload creature named Antinian and he listened to what they had to say, and why they were there, and he shot Africa because the island they just came from was called, it was named after the pirates that we've seen in a little bit ago, and named Cobalt, and he told him a story. Hey, when no creature has been hidden on the island and, until the main characters went there, and Cobalt was a pirate who got pretty greedy and stole just as me just that overworld ship, but was taken to some fortress after being raided by some underworlders, and they took some the chest and buried it into the sand on Cobalt Island, and a mysterious his music caster used music and freaked out how Cobalt, his first mate and houndsman, and everybody on the ship heard the screams and then dared to go onto the island, and they just weighed anchor and left, and they are still looking for Northwox, and they went to the tunnels, is where he might have came out from, because North one even had some plans on it, which changed the tunnel, and then Northwox came from was the one that leads to the underworld, and they found him, and he used his rocks tossed it on the sub, and it made the submarine go a little bit slower, and Tyrion went out to stop Northwox, and the main characters tried to help him, and they almost got destroyed by Northwox until how Tyrion used the music to paralyze his Northwox, and he was all paralyzed and falling through the tunnel back to the underworld, and later when they went back to the island, and Tyrion explained to them what the music is called. It's called the Somnostasis, and the effects are if you use it on your opponent, it will freeze them into like a frozen statue here, and the effects will wear off in a really long time, and that caused to think the same thing happened to Cobalt and two of his crew, and then brought them back to the Iron Bay he's from, and from the beginning of the episode, and they got to stand the music, and they went back to relaxing, and Tom knows the other island, and then suggested to go over, and everybody didn't want to, and just swim Tom into water, and that's where the episode ends. And then that's it for today's review. Here and on Saturday, I'm going to be reviewing Chaotix Season 1 on episode number 31. And Wednesday, I'm going to be reviewing Miss Marvel, episode 3. And Thursday, I'm going to be playing through Skylanders Swap Force level 6. So stay tuned for those videos. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell if you're new. And almost at 100 subscribers. I'm only 10 away from getting to 100. So, share this with anybody that you know. So I can reach 100 subscribers, and I'll see you guys Wednesday for my I Miss Marvel her episode 3 review, and peace.